Good morning. How are you all? This is live on TikTok, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I like to put our good morning check-ins so that you can see it anytime. Just like to check in, see how you're doing, see what's up for you. And some people don't get good mornings, so I like to wake everyone up. It's late because it's a long weekend here, so it's a bit later, but just to say good morning. How are you? How's your day? Are you ready for your week? What do you have going? I have going some magic brew because I need some motivation to wake up. It's a long weekend here in Canada. If you're from Canada, you know that. So I had some hard times getting up, but we just like to start with a good morning. There's so many people out there that don't have good mornings, right? So many. Sorry, I just heard the weirdest sound outside my window. I just have to take you with me. There's some kind of crazy sounds going on in my house. Good morning. Traffic. How is everyone? Checking in on this long weekend morning. Sometimes long weekends are great. You get another day before you have to go back to work, and sometimes people don't love them. I like to say good morning for us to all of you. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see how you're doing. I am doing great. I'm on here about an hour later because I slept in this good, fun, long weekend morning that's not as hot as it has been. So last week I came on and I was sharing all these great questions out of this book that I found, and then found out my business partner doesn't love the books. So I'm going to do some different questions. I'm going to do a little bit of how's everyone doing? How are you? How was your long weekend? How's it been going so far? What have you been up to? Are you ready to tackle your week? What are your big dreams for the week? Do you have any? I have some courses I'm creating, so a little bit of stress, but today I'm going to go enjoy the day. It has been so hot here. We had some days it felt like 39, and I know some of you from the States laugh at that. I used to live in California, and it would be 110, and then we'd get 95 days, and I'd be so excited because it had cooled off. And now here, if we get 95, we all die. So relative, isn't it? Good morning. Good morning. You are seen on this fine morning. Know that there's other people out there that love a good morning too. If you wake up alone and don't get a good morning, this is your good morning. If you don't wake up alone and you still need a good morning, this is your good morning. I'm pulling some question cards that we're going to use in some of our discussions this week. How are you celebrating what challenges you? Ooh, I don't know that I often celebrate what challenges me. I celebrate once I cross the challenge. Good morning, everyone. How do you celebrate what challenges you? Maybe it's something that pushes us, right? How are you answering the call? Ooh, these are some good questions we might tackle this week on our little mini pods we're going to do. Are you answering the call? Good morning. How are you? I like to say good morning to everyone. We found out that not enough people get a good morning. Not enough people get a, how are you doing today? How is life treating you? What do you need from your day? Not enough of that happens. So I'm pulling some cards and having a chat, drinking my magic brew. Thank you. I had a lady come on the other day and say, I look like Ariel. I'm like, well, maybe Ariel's grandmother, but thank you. I'm a little bit sassy. I like my hair color too. It's all natural. Just kidding. Obviously. Okay, what other questions do we want for the day? Ooh, what deeper questions are you asking in your relationships? Are people asking that? Well, thank you. Now I just need to be able to go swim in the ocean. I live near it. That's very nice of you. Let's see what questions. What do you know for sure? That's a good question. Sometimes I think we know more than we do. I know for sure on a good morning long weekend, it's much harder to wake up at my age than it was 20 years ago. I don't live near the ocean. Like, I can walk out of my house and go have a dip in the ocean, but I live in Vancouver, so I can get in my car and drive to the ocean anytime I want. After having lived 40 some years landlocked, I'm quite enjoying living near the ocean. However, no, I do not have oceanfront property. There's my big answering the call. Wouldn't that be amazing? Hi, Ottawa. Ooh, I've only been to Ottawa twice, but it's a pretty city. Definitely not near the ocean. Ooh, how are you unique? I love that question. Often we try to fit in, or our uniqueness doesn't get shine, does it? I'm picking some questions that we might talk about on our little mini pods. We thought it would be an interesting thing to do, just go talk with all of you guys. When did you stop singing? Ooh, oh, Cape Breton. I've never been to Cape Breton. You know what I loved about Cape Breton, though? I love seeing all the music that comes from there. And, oh, I feel terrible because I don't remember her name. When I was a little kid, there used to be this famous Canadian singer from Cape Breton, and she would sing barefoot on the stage. Oh, I can't remember her name. Anyways, Cape Breton's pretty cool. So much culture. I would love, love, love to go. Yes, Rita McNeil. That's right. I saw her in concert in Calgary. She was amazing. Such a crazy voice, a sassy lady. Ooh, what if you are the one you've been waiting for? That's an interesting question. I like these questions. Oh, here's a good question for us all. This is kind of what I want to create here. This is new, and we're going to start doing this 3 to 4 mornings, and I put a recording up if you don't get to it, because a lot of people don't have a good morning, or they don't have someone to say good morning to, or have a conversation with, and so I was called to do this. And so here's a good question. Where do you find sanctuary? I think a lot of us find sanctuary on social media nowadays, but do some people find sanctuary elsewhere? I have a forest near me. That would be my sanctuary. And my home. I think my home is my sanctuary, but if I need to really go out and think, there's this park that's right plunked in the middle of the city that makes you feel like you're in the wild. That's my sanctuary. How about you guys? Ah, that's neat. I like that that's your sanctuary. So many people don't have a place they can go, right? That they can just be quiet and be themselves. So I would challenge anyone, find a place in sanctuary. It doesn't have to be perfect. Where are you questioning the limiting of your beliefs? The limits of your beliefs. Ooh. So I've been having this discussion lately with some people about questioning your beliefs, because if you're very logical, sometimes things get thrown at you that are like, wait a minute, that one's a little hard to believe. My soon-to-be son-in-law was telling me about some of the reports he was reading about space and the things they've discovered in the States. And I'm like, oh, that's going to limit a lot of people and push their beliefs and boundaries. Good morning, everyone. I hope you have a long weekend and a day to relax. If you don't, also have a good morning if you're off to school. Thank you. You have a great day. I hope it's amazing. I hope it's not too hot in Ottawa. Vancouver's been freaking cool. Freaking hot. It's much cooler today. Have a beautiful day. How do you let it be? I don't know. How do you let it be? Oh, this is a really good question. What clears the traffic of your thoughts? What do you do to quiet your mind? A lot of people say meditate. Some people, that doesn't quiet their mind at all. Meditation is a way their mind gets even more. I find guided meditation definitely clears my mind. Some people chant. Some people walk in the woods and do a walking meditation. The one woman I follow, she meditates to a really loud air conditioning, and so she just listens to the hum of the air conditioning to clear her mind. There are a lot of different ways you can do that, but I'm curious to see what people do. Here's some more questions. Let's see. My cats are trying to get in my room. One is super traumatized because they cut his hair. I thought it would help him, and he got not happy. And the other one doesn't recognize him, so she's treating him funny. What deeply, I don't know why I do this for you guys. You can't read it backwards anyways, but this one says, you know what I should be doing is showing you the picture. What deeply touches you? Let's pick out some questions again. What deeply touches you? I'll answer a couple of that for you. What deeply touches me is when someone shows an enthusiastic interest in spending time with me. You don't have to even love what I say or do, but when I know that you authentically want to hang around with me, that touches my soul. Touches my soul when I see people rescuing people, animals. I think that's amazing. It also deeply touches me when people get it. And romance. I'm a freaking romantic at heart. So is Kimberly, my business partner. Okay, I'm going to pull the pictures for this. What are you celebrating? Are you celebrating what challenges you? Ooh. Challenges me. Here's a funny challenge I have. I've been getting called because I now live near the ocean to somehow heal my motion sickness because I'd love to go out on the boats. Good morning. And wouldn't it be neat to go out on the boats? If you don't get motion sick, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you get motion sick, that's a challenge for me. We asked, how are you celebrating what challenges you? Can I celebrate my motion sickness and go get it healed? I've been hearing about a therapy that deals with your inner ear, but you have to get super, super car sick or motion sick in order to heal it. And I'm not sure I'm willing to do that. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. We're pulling some questions, which I realize you can't read from this side, so I'll show you the collage picture that comes with it. And this says, what supports you in taking a leap into the unknown? Are you supported into taking a leap into the unknown? This is why we're coming on in the morning. I'm late today. Just to say good morning, because not enough people have support that way. Just to say, hey, how are you doing? How's your day? But what supports you to just leap into things you've never done before? What's an unknown for you? You haven't dated in years or never or gone farther in a relationship. That could be a leap. Or new career or moving. I leapt like crazy this year into the unknown, packing everything up in a month and moving from Alberta to BC. Selling my house and just causing chaos. That was a leap. What supported me was the people in my life and just me knowing I was meant to do it. Okay, let's see what else we can come up with for a question. What are you on the good morning. What are you on the edges of expressing? This is a beautiful collage. What are you on the edges of expressing? We're on the edges of expressing some new, in our business life, some new courses, some new support, some new fun things. My personal life, that's a whole different discussion. What are you on the edge of expressing? Good morning, how are you? Just here to say good morning to people. Hope you have a beautiful, fantastic day. If it's not an extraordinary day, may it become an extraordinary day. What could you add to it to make an extraordinary day? Even the little things. What's a little tiny thing you could execute? I am I am laughing. If I could flip my camera, I would show you guys my poor cat. He was so fluffy and he was so hot yesterday that I shaved him, and it was a very bad call. So he looks like a ragamuffin and he's stressed. Well, bam, mom. All right. Here's another question. What are you seeing the light in? Where are you seeing the light in you? Where are you feeling whole? Where are you feeling secure? Where are you feeling your amazing pieces? So often we wake up and the first thing we feel are our not so amazing pieces. And I would challenge you to start your day the other way. How are you amazing? What are you going to step into? What are your big dreams? Good morning. Okay, here's a really good question. This is a very, very, very good question. Do you love this picture? I love this picture. When was the last time you laughed until your belly ached? Interesting. This is a really good question. The last time I laughed that hard was like last week, but I was getting tickled. When's the last time you laughed till your belly ached just from something funny? This is a therapy. I challenge you to go find something that just makes you laugh to practically pee your pants. Or is there some comedy you like? Wouldn't that be neat? I think if we all laughed till our bellies ached every day, the world would change. Good morning. Don't you think if everyone did this every single day, the world would change? Let's see what other questions want to come up today. How are you telling the stories of your life? Oops. What are you showing people about yourself? I often like to say, not how are you telling the stories of your life, how are you writing the stories of your life? What are you writing for your life? I am going to show you guys these most ridiculous cards. I am a tarot reader, and so is my business partner. And so on our other channel, we pull tarot cards. And I have this duck I totally forgot about that is completely and utterly ridiculous. So I thought I would bring it to Red Lipstick Babes, and we could say good morning with it or have a chat with it another day. And it's not ridiculous because of its words. It's got great words for your day, and it can give you a message for your day. But within the messages, they're sassy and silly, and like, look how silly that is. A little unicorn and a rabbit riding the unicorn on a rainbow. They're just so much fun. Someone's brain thinks like mine. Do you ever find you're a little bit more warped than the people you hang out with? That's me. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're planning a good day. If it's not a good day for you, I hope you can infuse just a little bit of joy into it somewhere, even at the start. And that's kind of what we're doing with these good, extraordinary mornings, is to just say, hey, good morning. We see you. How are you? What's up with you today? How's your day beginning? How's it going? Are you ready to start your day? I'm starting my day with very red eyes. I look like I was on a bender. But it's just been the heat. The heat has gotten to me. So that's okay. I'm going to have an extraordinary day today. I have some work to do today and some play. And isn't that a perfect day? Work and play, work and play. All day play is fun some days too. How's your day going? What do you have planned? Do you get to chill? Do you get to go out and do things? Do you get to go splash in the water? I don't know. How's your summer going? What's up for everyone? I'm going to pull a couple cards for us, especially for those of us that are watching the recording, because it's not quite the same, but you still get good mornings. Well, here's a blessing for your day. Let's see what words come up. I think maybe we'll pull 3 words for the day. 3 words for this Monday are positive thinking. I like how she's watering the garden of her head. Let's see if this is a sassy card today. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy, seeds by the powerful hand if I want, and I take a lawnmower to the jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. That's very good. Do any of you suffer from jealousy or resentment in your life? I have interestingly seen, it's interesting how you do work. Good morning, by the way. And you think you've dealt with things, and then something like jealousy pops its ugly head, and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know I had that. Interesting. Okay, let's pull another word for the day. You ready? We're going to pull a few of these just to help us. So, follow your heart. I love that picture. It's so sassy. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. Yeah, we get super impatient, but are you following your heart? A lot of people get safe and they don't follow their heart. Don't play it so safe. Good morning. Have an extraordinary life and an extraordinary day. I'm going to pull 2 more cards, and then I should probably get on with my day so that it's extraordinary. Are you guys ready? connection. Oh, this is interesting. That's what we're trying to do here with Good Morning, is just give people connection in the morning. Connection. I would love to get it so that this would be more on a group, but here we go. I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me and make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. Do you agree? Do we all want connection? I believe we do. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Smart-ass cards. They're such smart-ass cards, but connection. May you have some connection this week. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a fabulous morning. I hope your day is going to go great. This is a way for me to say good morning to you. And if you haven't heard it from anyone else today, good morning. And if you have, well, you're hearing it from us too. I'm pulling one more card. These are sassy little cards to get our day going. We've had a few questions about how are you feeling? What are you doing? Are you ready to start your day? Are you going out with enthusiasm? Is it a hard day for you? Is it an easy day? Are you infusing some joy and play into your day? I hope so. I can't wait to hear how you are all doing. I'm going to pull one more fun card for us and do a couple more of these questions, which are just great questions. Here's one for y'all. When was the last time, are you ready? When was the last time you hugged a tree? I often hug trees. My boyfriend thinks that's a little goofy, but I often hug trees. And now, as I say that, the word sanctuary is coming up. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. I hope you do it. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal-sized trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. See these cards? Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath